defensive 3 seconds. We forgot about that. There was a personal, but not a shooting foul. DeAndre Jordan.
Keep him down a little bit in this game now, especially with Blake available. Oh, what a jam!
Ball. Alley-oop to Jordan. And the basket counts. And the did tell us the ball was really moving last game.
Wanted away by DeAndre Jordan to make this up by a point. Ball on the hot.
The most obscure records.
Oh, Westbrook is rejected by Jordan.
Well, let's not.
Off the turnover, Jordan goes down and flushes it.
That's Paul. 3-on-1 for the Clippers. Jordan with the stop. Look out. Outlet to Jordan. He'll go for home. Here comes Chris Paul. The lob. The jam. Oh, what a monster jam. Bothered by Lou.
I just shot my shot at this little dot. I'm trying to create that neck on her big neck. My niggas selling crib.
What's up, YouTube? It's Jerron. I'm back in the vehicle with a big body bangers running video. Now, first things first, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 6K, you know what I'm saying? Today, I am the Bill Dilla on your local corner, and I'm coming at y'all with this DeAndre Jordan build video. Yes, sure, as requested here today. I had a good time with this build as always, you know, like especially since I did Lob City Blake Griffin. So here is Lob City DeAndre Jordan, as we know, the big three in that, and obviously honorary 4 JJ Redick. You know, you had DeAndre Ayton, DeAndre Jordan, Chris Paul, and Blake Griffin, all doing what they needed to do. They definitely should have at least won 1 ring there. There was no reason for them not to, but they didn't. You know, one of the biggest what ifs. But I tried to put it into 2K terms, you know, try to make him into 2K. So let me know what you think down below. And without further ado, let's get right into the attributes that I use for this DeAndre Jordan build video. All right, so as you see, is a center. I made him 6'11", 265 pounds with a 7'6" wingspan and a solid body shape. This is all accurate as possible and true to his size and weight and everything. You know, I try to make it as accurate as possible as always, so that doesn't change with this video. Now, with the attributes, this build is going to be a very, very, very straightforward type of big man build. So you see right here, I'm going to put his close shot all the way up to an 89. I'm going to put his driving layup up to a 72. Going to max out his driving dunk at a 92 just so I can get elite contact dunks, and I'm going to put his standing dunk up to a 98, and I'll be able to get elite big man contact dunks. Lastly, I'm going to put post control up to a 70. Now, for shooting, you really don't need to touch anything. I'll just put the free throw up to a 65. Pass accuracy, I will put it up to a 50 just so that you are still able to pass the ball, you know, because at 25, that's a little bit suspect. You want an 88 interior defense just to have access to gold in post lockdown. You want a 55 perimeter defense and a 61 steal. Then you want an 87 block rating for silver anchor, a 95 offense rebounding, and a 90 defense rebound rating. As we know, he was a rebound champion, I think about 3 or 2 times. Then for his physicals, you want a 65 speed, 55 acceleration, 94 strength for Hall of Fame brick wall, 84 vertical, just make sure you have access to all the contact dunks, and a 95 stamina. So once again, let me know what you think down below. With this build, you see you have 24 finishing and 27 defensive badges, which is 51 badges total, you know, which is a healthy amount of badges to have in these 2 categories for a big man build. You see I went with box out ball and stuff box. But you have access to rim protecting and glass cleaning takeovers, as you see. And you see in the shades of I get Clint Capella, Robert Parrish, and Robert Williams III, Mr. Time Lord. You know, I don't know, why is that his nickname? Can one of y'all please comment down below why that's his nickname? But anyway, you see it's a paint beast. I wish I would have got DeAndre Jordan, but I did not. So that was a little bit sad, but it is what it is. It's okay. Now, for the badge spread, obviously it's not the most balanced badge spread, but you do have a lot of badges in the categories where you need them the most, finishing and defending. So, you know, you don't worry too much about that. And on top of that, you get +4 badge attributes. So I would put all 4 toward finishing, you know, just to maximize your finishing. You know, I wasn't able to equip Aerial Wizard, for example, which helps with lob opportunities. But first things first, before we get into this, why does Marcus Smart have better post defense than like Al Horford? Like, I can get past Al Horford in the post, but then when I'm like on Marcus Smart, it's like, bro, he's stronger than Al Horford. I don't understand it. But either way, I was cooking this team. I was going crazy. The one thing that I was like almost getting every possession was a contact dunk, like a contact dunk of death, almost every possession, and I just failed for the contact dunk. But at the end of the day, you still had a lot to bail yourself out on. You had a good post game, you know, obviously take it to the post drop step, post spin, you know, even though you have a 70 post control, you have the badges to make up for it. And then on top of that, you have the close shot rating to also make up for it. So there's not really much that you need to, you know, fall back on just because you are so dominant. You have Hall of Fame brick wall, 94 strength. So it's easy to get into the paint and get to work, you know, and do what you need to do against any defender, really. You see right there, it's a big M1, you know, DeAndre Jordan moving like a point guard right here. But would I make this build for Park? Honestly, I prefer builds that can do a lot more, but for a casual type of player who just wants a straightforward build that can like get you a double-double every game, make you very useful and valuable, this is definitely the build to go for. This is one of the easiest builds that a person can play on, just because there is no shooting, there is no playmaking. You know, you're literally just driving and blocking shots. That is all you need to do. You don't need to know two buttons, square and triangle, you know, because we only play PS5 over here. Sorry, Xbox community. But let's talk about DeAndre Jordan a little bit. So as I said, start the video, you know, Lob City Clippers should have won a ring. I also said this in the Blake Griffin video. But DeAndre Jordan was obviously a pivotal part of that. You know, honestly, I thought he was a lot better than what he was. You know, I felt like he was averaging a lot more just because his points were like so major and explosive. Like the amount of dunk ons he would have in a game. You know, but he wasn't the top leading scorer, which was surprising. But he did fill his role as a rebounder, as a shot blocker. You know, paint beast, rim protector. Like he did all of that for that team. So he made the best out of his role. And honestly, like I said, that team went together so well with JJ, Chris Paul, Matt Barnes, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre. You know, and DeAndre was obviously one of the hearts of the team just because the defense, more often than not, did go through him and Chris Paul. So honestly, you know, still a big what if. He's still in the Nuggets right now. Wish him the best. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, roll to 6K. I'm saying, comment down below any videos y'all want. But until then, I'm out. Peace.